Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Modix video. Today I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys the Valorant patch notes for patch 1.08 because they just released, and just letting you guys know, if you want to stay up to date with all the changes coming in Valorant, then be sure to subscribe with notifications on, because on this channel we release every single patch notes video that happens. So whenever there's a patch, I'm going to be the first one bringing the news to all you guys. So be sure to have those notifications on, but let's get into these patch notes. So to start, after a heavy duty patch last time, this one will be a little light. Raze main should study the blast pack changes. Guardians of the Guardian might appreciate the buff, and you'll soon have a lower chance of going back to back on the same map in any queue. So here's our picture. We're getting changes to Raze, the Guardian, and map rotation changes. We all hate that issue where you play split 20,000 times and you never get to play any of the other maps. So this should be changing in the future. But we're starting with agent updates. So our only agent update is with Raze, and it's her blast packs. The initial damage reduced to 15 with a 0.2 meter inner radius, falling off to 5 minimum damage. Once the satchel lands, it arms after 0.5 seconds, increasing its max damage to 50. Shooting the blast pack causes it to detonate, dealing its current damage amount. Satchel no longer does damage allies. So that's awesome. I really hate whenever I hit my allies, or I might kind of do that on purpose sometimes, but I don't like it, so now they won't get mad at me. So yeah, those were the Raze blast pack changes. Now let's go ahead and look at the Guardian buff that we're receiving. So first off, the price was reduced from 2,500 credits to 2,400 credits. So you're saving 100 credits there. They improved the rate of fire from 4.75 to 5.25 rounds per second. They also improved weapon recovery from 0.35 after 3 bullets to 0.2925 after 3 bullets. So it's not that big of a change, but here's their reasoning behind these buffs. We don't think the Guardian can or should compete directly with the Phantom or Vandal, but we'd like to have it at a place where players can feel good opting into the gun at the new price. It's a competitive purchase in certain economic circumstances or map scenarios, and isn't as punishing when an enemy gets close. Now for the map rotation changes, they said it's happening. The possible pool of maps you can get placed to is now pseudo random rather than pure random. What this means is that if you just played, say, Haven, the matchmaker will deprioritize that map in your next game. Matchmaking queue for all modes has been updated to measure all your recently played maps throughout all modes, so that for any given queue, you 1, have a better chance of playing on a map you haven't played recently, and 2, are much less likely to play on the same map several games in a row. Now for the quality of life changes, you have observers will now see a timer rather than their screen being obscured when observing a player who is blinded. I think that's a great change for all the casters, because during those tournaments, I don't really want to see a white screen. That's just how it is. And then the minimap performance improvements, the social panel will now pause sorting while you're hovering or interacting with it. And then updated verbiage in all ranks modal in the career page to be more consistent with competitive overtime rules. And then a few bug fixes. The Prime Classic VFX was fixed, and then fixed a bug where the end of game screen would display a still processing message and then wouldn't show that match in your career tab. And then the last change in this patch notes, or the bug fix that we have, is fix the bugs where high skill disparity would display in custom game lobbies. So that's it for this week's patch notes. Remember to like and this video if it did help you out, and also subscribe with notifications on, because we're posting Valorant content to help you guys improve. I wanted to stick to a schedule this week, but there's been so much information happening in Valorant recently, so I've just been making these videos for you. If you have any videos you want me to make, be sure to let me know in the comments of this video. That's going to be all for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.